We were in a small village and we were the only Seventh-day Adventist people in the village. When I was about 7, I developed a hatred for the religion. The hatred I had for it's incredible. When I look back now, it wasn't the religion, it was my parents enforcing the way to, because they didn't replace my vacuum time with something that I could keep my mind active with. And but now, of course, I regret that. I put all my clothes in my sugar bag, as it were, and I've headed for Christchurch. I worked there for, say, a couple of years, and then I moved on to truck driving, and we just stayed in hotels. And then that's actually where I met Lorraine, my wife. Lorraine worked at the Saviour Hotel in Timaru, where we stayed. I said, Lorraine, I think we'll, let's say we put a paddock of spuds in. So I got into that, and of course as I expanded in the potatoes, I think we got up to 200 acres total. All I wanted to do was work and get ahead. So we bought some old asphalting gear. We had a lot of machinery. It was quite good, it paid quite well, so I could build up quite a bit, and I bought a couple of sections, a couple of houses and so on. So if I look back like that, I owe the Lord a lot of tithe. And we're there for, I think, about 30 years we were doing that, building up, and we've done well. We really done well. I had somebody in the company that was taking money out and I didn't know. Said, Lorraine, I think we'll sell it. I'll break it all up. So I broke all the company up. After a few years, we sold that. And that's when I went and had the blood tests and that, and Surgeon Andy Malcolm said, Jim, sorry boy, but you've got prostate cancer. So he said, what do you want to do? Cut a long story short. I said, oh, we'll hawk it out and see how we go. That we get it out, it'll be finished then, it'll be just taken away. But that wasn't the case. It got from there into my bones. So I've got that in there now. And I said, well, is it terminal? Where does it go from here? And he said, yeah, it's terminal. He said, I'll give you between 5 and 10 years. So that is 12, 13 years ago. God kept niggling at me, kept knocking on my heart. I said to him, God, what do you want me for? Why don't you go get somebody that's worthy of your effort, your saving and that, and let you know what sort of life I've led when I was young. I said, how the devil can I, I can't be any good to you. But he didn't give up. He just kept knocking and knocking on the heart. I said, oh, he'll leave me soon, and I can just go back to normal, because I was smoking and drinking. I was enjoying my life, it was quite good, waiting for the cancer to kick the bucket, and it didn't worry me because of my age. And then I was watching the channel, Hope Channel, I don't know actually which one it was, one night, and the Lord come on, and he was on the cross. And he was there, the blood was coming out of his hands and his feet, and I just went to pieces. I just couldn't handle it. And I don't know why, but that's how it happened. And I prayed that night and said, all right, Lord, you win. You win, Lord, I'll come back to you. I knocked off my cigarettes, threw away cigarettes, and the alcohol at night. Not that I was a big drinker, but give all that away. As I sort of went to the scriptures and watching the TV, those channels helped me a lot. And I bought a Bible and I bought the 10 Commandments, and then I got quite a few of Ellen White's books, and she was a great lady, terrific lady. And I think Satan was quite angry because I'd head away to church on Saturdays, 2-3 months ago, whenever it was. And Satan would get on my mind, and I think it was me too. Someday, you're not worthy. You can't go You go into this God's church and you're not worthy to go there, and you've got all the Christians there. How can you sit amongst them because you're not worthy? Look what you've done in your past. And so sometimes I'd turn around and come home. It would just get at me that much. I kept working with the scriptures and the television. As I said, it was a big thing for me. God slowly come in more, and I'd pray a lot more often, and I'd really started to feel good. And I said to the Lord, I think I better talk to Pastor Jonathan and see if I can get baptised. And it's a great feeling that you've been born again. But it's still very emotional for me on television when I see Christ on that cross, or he stands there, you know, that one with his hands here. I get quite emotional. His heart knocking, as it were. He never gives up. He never gives up. I hope I see him one day when he returns, and he's going to return, and I feel it's not far away. My name is Jim Walls, and I've given my life to Christ.